I like to thank God for Colin Kaepernick. I like to thank God that he have love for America and his people more than money and fame. I like to thank God that he have the spirit of his ancestors. He has the spirit of Muhammad Ali, who gave up fame and fortune to speak out for people that couldn't speak for themselves, to stand up for people that couldn't stand for themselves. But when Muhammad Ali was around, he stood up for those that they were sending to war. And when they sent them to war, they came back in body bags. Some came back crippled physically and mentally. Our brothers and sisters and fathers and brothers. And I just like to thank God for him. And he has the spirit of Ida B. Wells, who stood up against lynching in the South. At least one black man was lynched a day in the South under the red, white, and blue, and there was no law against it. Nobody went to jail. There was no justice. So Ida B. Wells spoke out against that, and she gave up fame, had death threats and all, for just standing up for people that couldn't speak out and stand up for themselves. There's so many in the past of our ancestors that gave their lives and money, gave up money and their lives and fame up because they stood up. They had the heart and the love to stand up for people that couldn't stand and speak for themselves. So, Colin, you're in good company. You're in the company of Cynthia McKinney, who questioned Donald Rumsfeld in the halls of Congress about who gave the stand-down order, about dime court trafficking in women and children. She also questioned about trillions of dollars missing every year from the Defense Department. When Northern congressmen or senators had the heart to stand up to Rumsfeld and Bush, she did. And when she did, you had all the radio stations, papers, and all turned against her, branding her a communist. She had to leave America. The most courageous young woman I've seen in a long time. Now they say everything she said was correct. But during the time, they turned America against Cynthia McKinney. CNN and Fox and all the news stations turned America against Cynthia McKinney, just like they're trying to do Kaepernick. Muhammad Ali, they took his title, took his passport. They did the same thing to Paul Robeson. Paul Robeson went to the United Nations about how blacks is being treated in this country. When he came back, it was against the law to have his music, his books, and they took his passport. So when you stand against white supremacy, and it's really not white against black, it's light against darkness. And from the Bible, that's what it says, we were fighting against darkness. But calling you a light to a lot of people in this country, showing that they'll come out against you and say nothing against Rumsfeld about them not wanting to investigate 9/11. How can you not want to investigate that? But the people that hate you talking about you against the flag, they won't say anything about that. They come against you, but they won't say anything about trillions of dollars missing from the Defense Department. You know why? Because they're really cowards. It's easy to come out against one man than to come out against the Defense Department, to come out against Rumsfeld, to come out against all these other senators and congressmen that's sitting up there doing nothing when they know evil is present all around. But I thank God for Kaepernick, because the Word of God says the only thing it takes for evil to flourish is for good men to do nothing, or good women to do nothing. I thank God for him and others like him. Signing out.